Today we will style Windows 11 to look like macOS. We will add dynamic wallpaper changes, a stylish theme with dock panels, and of course widgets. All of this is coming up in the video. Let's go! If you have already created a system restore point, download the customization archive from the video description. Unpack it in a good place and let's start transforming Windows with the first step, installing the theme. Open the Win11 Tahoe folder, copy all contents. Then go back and follow the theme shortcut, where you paste the copied files. For the theme to work correctly, you need to patch the system. Download and install Ultra UX Theme Patcher. This will take just a couple of clicks. After installation, be sure to restart your computer. Now in Personalization, in the Themes section, you will find 4 new options: Tahoe Dark and Light. The letters NA mean that the Explorer will be without an address bar. I choose Tahoe Dark NA. After that, open the taskbar settings, turn off search and buttons, and set the alignment to the left. By the way, choosing a theme and adjusting personalization settings are only available in an activated version of Windows. Activation also removes the annoying watermark on the screen and makes the system feel noticeably nicer and smoother. You can buy an activation key in my store at a good price, with a guarantee, convenient payment options, and the instant delivery of the key to your email. I'll leave the link and the promo code in the description. When you open the Explorer, you will notice that the theme changed only the window control buttons, so to make the interface as simple as possible, go to the Explorer folder. If you want to remove the Home, Gallery and Network buttons, use the reg commands from the Remove Buttons folder. Then click on the 3 dots, select Options, and indicate that the Explorer should open directly in the This PC window. Below, uncheck all 3 boxes. In the View section, if you wish, turn on Compact View and remove the display of the status bar. Next, install Start Allback, right-click on the taskbar and open Properties. In the taskbar settings, you can completely turn off improvements. In the Explorer settings, select Win7 command bar and set the checkboxes like mine. We got rid of extra elements. Now let's add a transparency effect. Go to the Explorer Blur Mica folder and run register to turn on this function. We almost finished with the Explorer. All that's left is to install suitable icons. The easiest way to do this is through Windhoek. In the program, find the resource redirect mod, install it, and in the settings select the icon pack. macOS Light mode will work for the light theme, dark mode for the dark. I recommend choosing blue, as it looks good on both themes. Click Save Settings, and the Explorer customization is complete. Additionally, you can remove unnecessary labels by turning off grouping. The next step is Wallpaper. I prepared several options to choose from: Fuji, Lake and Tahoe. You can install them as static wallpapers or dynamic ones, which change depending on the time of day. To do this, install Auto Dark mode and set up a good option for changing by time. This program first of all switches the Windows theme between light and dark. If you don't need this function, you can turn it off. I want to get the effect like on Mac, so that in addition to wallpapers, the system interface also changes. You can select wallpapers for light and dark themes in the matching personalization section. An important part of the macOS interface is dock panels. The best solution for creating this element on Windows is the MyDockFinder utility. After installation and starting the program, the interface will appear automatically. Right-click on an empty space on the dock panel and open Settings. In this tab, select Follow OS and set the checkbox Match System Color. Below, turn on Program Startup when the system starts. Also turn on Automatically Hide the taskbar on boot. I recommend creating a key combination for quick showing and hiding of the panel. Next, go to the Appearance tab. Set the checkbox and adjust the blur of the bottom dock panel to about 10 and transparency to 30. In the bottom part, find the settings for top panel, and here set all values to 0. Even lower is the selection of icon themes. Click on Workshop. In the search, enter Tahoe. Find this set and subscribe. Return to Settings and apply the Tahoe icon set. Let's move to the main MyDock settings. I set the icon size to 90, the distance between them to 3, the distance from the edge to 5. Then in the Advanced section, I turn on MyDock borders, so that the panel does not hide under windows. In the Minimize section, I completely turn off this function, as I don't like it. The main settings are complete. Of course, the program offers many additional options that you can try and select the best ones for yourself. It's worth noting, if someone doesn't know, that you can add your programs to the bottom dock panel. The icons of running programs will also be displayed there. Their appearance can be changed. The top panel does the same functions as on Mac, providing access to menus and system settings. The next item is the cursor. To install the cursor, find the installation file. Right-click and select Install. Then open the pointer shortcut. Select the installed cursor from the list and apply settings. The finishing touch is widgets on the desktop. I'm not a big fan of them, but I will briefly explain the setup process. Install Rainmeter. After installation, close the appearing widgets. Then install this skin, the second one if needed, so that Spotify works. In the appearing window, select language, then location of widgets and style. Unfortunately, the widget design does not change automatically depending on the time of day, so you will have to choose between light and dark theme permanently. Next, you are offered to set up various widgets, shortcuts and web links. An important element of macOS is Spotlight, and in my opinion, its best version for Windows is available in the PowerToys utility. The function is called PowerToys Run, and search is turned on by the key combination Alt+space. And finally, if there are many shortcuts and folders on the desktop that get in the way, right-click on the desktop, select View and turn off the display of icons. Thank you guys for watching, I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe, give likes and leave comments. Don't waste your time, good luck to everyone, and bye!